bonus video. I'm still searching for a backpack. I thought I would give everybody an update. What's going on? I'm doing quite well. I found a nice secluded spot out in the forest. I've collected one good pear that's not rotten, and about three other rotten pears, or two rotten pears and a rotten apple. When I log out of this server, once my clothes dry off, which is they will. Look at how much is left in that fireplace there. That will be enough to dry me off completely, because it's completely stopped raining. There are pears and apples that grow here. Ripe apples and ripe pears take 2 slots. Rotten apples, rotten pears take 1 slot. You only eat them if you have, say, like this, a sharpened stick. You cook the rotten ones so they don't make you sick, and you'll still get a pretty good bonus. I'm in a nice spot. I'm constantly having to keep up with food, not necessarily water, because my clothing needs some repairs. I need a sewing kit, and it's not exactly warm. I wonder what... This is the same jacket that everybody's seen. Low insulation. So it was high insulation, and remember when I said in the previous video in this series, it's only going to take a little bit of damage and then it will be back to not being very good, but better than nothing. What saved me is this police vest. I believe that's written in Russian. Of course it is, yes. My clothes have dried off now. Now, since all my slots have been filled, 30 out of 30 on the bomber jacket, 16 out of 20 on the suit pants. Here's the pears and apple I was talking about. This one is nice. That one I don't have to worry about cooking. 2 slots. Oh wait, the pears take 2 slots if they're still rotten, and the apples take 1 slot. So I was mistaken. This is, I've never really looked at this water bottle yet. It's in pristine condition, 36% remaining, but I have not drank from it yet. Only in an emergency. But so far, like I've said, I've just been on the outskirts. Still learning this game. I'm still just a young buck. A lone wolf. A young puppy. Learning the game. Scared. Hasn't found a backpack yet. Now, since I have nothing in my hands now, and everything that's else should... Wait. There's... Okay. Whew. I thought I lost my crowbar there for a second. Oh, that was perfect timing. My character wiped his brow when I said that. That means he's getting overheated. That's never happened before. That's cool. That's a first time animation for me. My character was overheated. Now, this sharpened stick is what you need to cook food. It has to be sharpened. I'm so lucky I have that. Here's the problem. The next time I log in, I'm not going to be able to make a quick fire because my stone is badly damaged. As soon as I use it, I can only use it for bark. I will not use it to chop a tree down. I'm not a tree, a small bush. These apple tree bushes. There's a rotten apple. Well, let me show you again. Look on the upper left-hand corner. And it's stupid of me to be out in the open now with with not my weapon in my hand, but the sharpening stick, the sharpened stick I need to log out with, otherwise I'll lose it. I still have not found a backpack. I think I need to just, instead of searching the houses, see, that's a rotten mushroom. I'll take it. At least I can cook it. But the problem is I won't be able to make a fire. I have no more cutting edges. I need to find 2 more stones. I've been unlucky with finding kitchen knives with this character. The only thing that sets this character apart was that shotgun, was what is still the reason. And I haven't messed with anybody. Both of my encounters, both real players, I was cordial, scared, and polite. Scared out of my wits. Scared out of my wits. Talking, fumbling with my words. Now I need to find a place to hide. Oh, I forgot to pick up that rotten pear. So I'm all set, but I'm not going to risk cooking cooking a pear and then it cools off and then it gets real super mushy and that could grow bacteria. So I'm not going to cook them before I log out. That would not be a good idea. Look at that big house off there in the distance. I learned how to do zoom, by the way. Look at that house off in the distance there. To zoom, you go to first person or second person, third person, hit the L1 button twice. L1 twice. Now go to first person, which is R3 twice. And this is stupid for me standing. That looks like a base. Very nice house. Should I go in there and see if there's a backpack? Problem is I need to drop this stick to do it. And the fire, I don't want to lose this sharpened stick. There's a tractor over there. Okay, this tree you see here? I'm dropping the sharpened stick right here. I have to. And that tractor will be a point of well, this house. I was looking at the wrong house. So this house in front of me, I'm going to go search. That tractor is a waypoint, and this tree right here, this big tree, is where the sharpened stick is at. That's a very all-important. Everything I have right now is necessity, is a necessity. Let's go get a backpack. Let's give me some luck. Give me some luck. There we go. I was still zoomed in. That's why that was weird. It seemed a little bit awkward. So I've got calories to burn. Here I go. Running. Stop. Run. Just in case someone tries to take up to try to snipe me. I'm not going to let them. This is what you have to do in DayZ when you're new. And you're experienced. That looks like somebody camouflaged right there. Hello, I see you. I'm not going to hurt you. I am friend. I see you crouched down right there with your fully camouflaged suit. It looks very nice, but I'm not, like I say, I'm not going to hurt you. Double-barreled shotgun, fully loaded with buckshot. Now, if there's anybody in the vicinity, by the way, I was just imagining it. That's what sometimes they do. They'll just stand there and act like a complete still bush. And they'll ambush you. It's a suit made out of bushes, but it requires, it looks like bushes. It's sticks and there's a special type. Hello? Hello, is anybody inside? I'm not here to hurt you. I am friend. All I'm looking for is a backpack, because I haven't found one yet. But I do have a double-barrel shotgun and it's loaded. I will use it only in self-defense. May I come in and have a backpack? If you need some food, I can share it with you. I even got a bottled water, but you're taking a gamble. I don't know if the water's clean or not, but you're welcome to drink from it if you're desperate. Hello? I have a gun in my hand, but I'm not going to aim it. Only if you aim at me first. I'm not going to make you paranoid. I mean you no harm, like I said before. Just all I need is a backpack. That's all I want. And we'll be cool. Okay, now nobody can hear me. The microphone is off. I don't hear any footsteps. Let's drop the rotten pear because it's the same amount of slots of this can, which I can open with my crowbar. The crowbar is always a nice backup. This crowbar has been such another reason why I've been able to survive. Okay, now, how many slots do I have left? That crowbar, it lasts forever, by the way. It just seems to last forever. You can cut rags with it. You can open up cans of food. I opened up a can of those beans, and it sustained me. It actually saved my life. I waited till the last. Hello, I mean you no harm. I am friend. All I want is a backpack, like I said. May I come in? My gun will be pulled out, but I'm not going to use it. But I may be ready to use it if... Because I'm not going to let you get the draw on me, is all I'm saying. Just don't draw your weapon and... Just don't keep your hands up in the air. Just don't draw a weapon and we're cool. Well, now nobody can hear me again. I turned off the toggle for the microphone. There is no backpack in here. There should always be something spawning in here. But there isn't. This is such a weird, incredible odds. I don't know what to say anymore. I'm speechless at this point. Close, please. Thank you. Jeez, sometimes it really doesn't want to close. It's kind of annoying. Yeah. You never want to fire at that with a shotgun. The whole vicinity will hear you. It's real life noises. Maybe one time in this series you'll actually hear somebody fire a rifle off in the distance. It sounds exactly like real life. Hanging out on the roads is dangerous. I always stay away from the roads if I can. But I think I need a stone. Well, I'm going to find a place to log out of this server, a nice safe place where no one can see me when I log back in. And that'll be the end of this series of part 9 in the series Best Start Ever, which I'm gonna talk about in depth right now. This is probably my 100th character that finally, dude, see, that's what they look like in that gear. They wait for you to get really close and then they kill you. See? But it might not be that at all. Hello, I mean you no harm. I am friend. I'm not a troll. Just passing by. I'll stay out of your territory. See, now they can't hear me. The toggle switch on the bottom, you saw it. I can toggle it or I can toggle it on permanently so I can move around without having to hold it. It's the D-pad. Jeez, those look like guys in full camo gear just sitting and waiting. They're probably just bushes like I was hallucinating earlier. See, there's another one. There's another one. If I ever get one of those, I'm going to try that tactic if I need to. It's so cool. You get to run around virtually invisible because it's just so well camoed. But it takes a lot of equipment. What's this? Oh, that's my fireplace I had. I had a fireplace going here. I think you all saw that. Yeah, you did. You were here. I couldn't remember if I hit the record button while it was still burning. Dried off all my clothes. Now I just need to find a place to log out safely. And I've got plenty of food. I was low on food. Like I say, that can of beans saved my life. And I was able to open it with my crowbar. And even though you're not supposed to do it, it loses some amount of food. It still gave me quite a bit of calories. It was a nice big can of beans that took up 4 slots. So when I log out, I like to think about stuff. What am I going to do when I log back in? Looking for houses that might be around, that, whatever. My body core temperature is going to drop again, which means I need to build another fire because my clothes just aren't able to do the job. The only reason I got warm now here is I still have the warm and cozy campfire bonus. This is the only way to save your game in DayZ. It's a figure of speech. You don't really save your game because it's a server that constantly runs. I could log back in and it could be early in the morning or it could be midnight, it could be 3 p.m. This universe that is DayZ is constantly there. So when, for say, example, I have a base, somebody could raid my base while I'm logged out. This is the greatest game ever made. The greatest game ever made. Can you feel the excitement going through my veins? Everybody have a great day. Hold on. Yes, did I make sure I had the crowbar? Yes, I did. I got the fishing rod that's got a lure on it ready to go to catch fish, which I'm going to do. You know I am. I promised you I would. I also will make sure I hit the record button as soon as I find a backpack. I thought it would happen today. I've got my shotgun in my hand. Everything. I'm paranoid right now because of the way the inventory system works. Like you saw in my previous videos about the inventory system. I'm going through my mind. Everything seems to be okay. I don't want to log back in and glitch, and jinx myself. Who knows? There could have been somebody following me, and my character just blipped out of existence, which is really weird. And they were like, darn it, I almost had him. Nope, not gonna glitch myself. I'm paranoid. I know I've got everything. Nothing dropped on the ground. I know I didn't forget anything. I'm having to go through different muscle memories by not having a backpack that I don't think anybody else has. It's so convoluted and confusing. I'm dropping stuff on the ground. I'm not going. I shouldn't be. It seems random. Different buttons do different things that do the same things that you sometimes, but not for other times. And having a backpack with at least 60 slots, 40 slots, I don't care, 20 slots. There's small backpacks, there's medium size, there's large, there's super large. I'll take whatever. I don't want a super big one. I don't want a red one because stick out like a sore thumb. There's pink ones. I don't want that. You stick out like a sore thumb. There's blue ones. You still stick out like a sore thumb. There are gray ones. There are black ones. That's what I want. I want there are black. I want a black backpack. It's the best color to have in a situation like this, in a post-apocalyptic world with zombies running around, player killers, people who hunt humans for fun, because that's what they do. I'm not that type of person. I'm part of the 1% of this game that wants to be nice to people, wants to help them out. If, for example, I'm walking up and I see this 4 zombies surrounded by somebody, I'm going to help them as best I can. And if I'm unable to help them, depending on what time I stumbled upon them in their battle, they could be almost dead. They could have just started. If they die, I'm not going to loot their body. I would feel bad if somebody did that to me. They could be an experienced player that knows how to find their body, because once you've memorized the map and your character dies, you respawn the same character, the same custom character, but it's dead. The game tells you that this character is completely dead. It actually says it. It's not like I'm imagining this and adding it to the game to make it more fun for me. No, the game tells you your character is gone forever. It even says it in Wikipedia if you look up DayZ. So then you can log back in, find your body, because it's not going to decay just yet. Other people could stumble upon it. Now let me get to this example. If I stumble upon, let's just say they have already been killed by zombies, I didn't know about it, and about 20 minutes later I stumble upon this person, this adventurer just like me, and I'm like, wow, okay, they must be on their way back to collect their stuff. I have 2 choices: help guard it or just leave it alone and walk away. I don't know yet. I'm not experienced to answer that question. My instincts tell me to stay and guard it, so nobody loots their stuff. I'm not going to tell them if I want to be camouflaged and just watch. So I see somebody loot it, I'm actually able to find out their name. If you point a weapon at somebody, you don't have to fire it. It'll display their name if you're close enough. Which I don't know what is close enough yet. I guess if you could display their name Like the encounter, the second encounter I had, episode 4. It showed the person's name, and I still remember the person's name right now in my head, but I'm not going to say it because that I want to protect anonymity. If you want to find out that person's name, you need to watch that video. But I'm not gonna tell you here. That person, it's like the first encounter was cool. They kept bowing to me, which was very respectful. You have to watch that video. The second encounter was like the first, even though it was the second encounter, it was the first adventure. It was the first, let's just go out and kill zombies and protect each other from player killers. We're cool. We're not like them type of adventure. That was when this game became the most cool game ever.